Why am I mashing start? That's not what you mash at the start of this run. Alright, so All Mirror Shards. Our goal is to play the fun part of the game, and not the non-fun parts. Yes, Stallord Skip is allowed for All Mirror Shards. And I will be going for it in this run. That's actually most of why I'm doing this run. Well, that's a rip. Yeah, Stallord Skip is allowed for All Mirror Shards, but there's a little rules debate that's been pushed to the side, but we'll get to eventually, about whether or not you need to raise the mirror after defeating or skipping Stallord. Because that's the actual moment that you get the mirror shard, so it makes sense to allow it, but none of the runs, or to require it, but none of the runs on the leaderboard did it. So, I'm going to be raising the mirror in this run, just to be safe. I should go back to the days of when I streamed with 420 bitrate. Those were the days. Those were not the days. Those days sucked. How many seconds per minute? I don't know, I'm not a physicist. So we also have the bow, because beating Temple of Time without the bow is not very possible. I forgot to add a spinner segment. I have no idea what my Death Sword skip was like in PB. Hey, I actually got that strat! I've never gotten that in a run before. Very pog. Good old speed rat. Four? Wow. Alright, instead of saving 30 seconds, I lost 44. Pog. Alright, got the first part. Really? I don't think it was angled far enough. Got the second part. Stallord somehow didn't hit me. Let's go! 403, holy cow! That was a really good skip. The trick really isn't that bad. It's 3 separate tricks, and at first the second part, the L slide, the pillar clip, whatever you want to call it, was really hard for me, but once you figure out what you're doing there, it's just very consistent. The CAD, once I got a few tips from Dean Machine and then from Bewildebeest's spreadsheet, I was able to figure that out pretty consistently. And then the bomb boost is just timing, and it's 3 frames. So it's not that bad, but the fact that it's just 3 semi-difficult tricks in one makes it kind of bad. Alright. So, none of the runs on the leaderboard raise the mirror. So what am I doing raising the mirror? Well, that's the point where you actually get the mirror shard according to the game. So since this is all mirror shards, it just makes sense to actually get the mirror shard. And then you ask, why am I going to City in the Sky rather than to Temple of Time? Isn't that the next dungeon? Well, if you go to Temple of Time first, then Shad's here and you can't clip into the statue. which is pretty slow. For a second I thought that was taking suspiciously long, and I looked back to see if I had actually pressed A successfully. I guess I'm just paranoid. Temple of Time is certainly not my favorite dungeon. I'm not a fan of the music at all. In practice, though, the hardest thing was getting into Temple of Time. I was failing this bomb boost a lot. They speak such a weird language in the City in the Sky. I don't think I could ever learn it. They write with, like, circles and triangles. Alright. This was the part I was actually failing a lot. Perfect. We just saved, like, 4 minutes over my practice run. Where are you? There you are. There was a tree blocking my vision. Midna's in the wall, though! All speedruns should be identical. I agree. We should all be TAS. I was inside the Los Altos when I clash out there. Very interesting viewpoint. That Helmasaur hit me after it was dead. Cool Helmasaur. Alright, Armagoma time. One too many start presses. 2. 3. What? Is this an EBF issue or something? This is not right. That was very weird. But finally we hit Armagoma. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I feel like I have seen that before, but I don't remember. Either way, very bad fight. At least it's dead. Okay, at least now it's really dead. Listen, the eye was walking. That's just not natural. No, I'm not quite. 121.43. First All Mirror Shards run with Stallord Skip. And with Raising the Mirror. That didn't even bump me up a place on the leaderboards. The next place up is 117. Before I start a new run, I just want to mention that the way you enter Temple of the Time from the backside, you just have to hit it and then mash A. And it works every time. That was found really early on, if you browse the SDA forums. And you know, we technically didn't ban it and glitch this, so... Need to change the spelling on Blazetta to not embarrass myself. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Beast. Speaking of which, I submitted low percent and also 200% and 100% to the really longathon this year. And in their Discord, the event organizer said that low percent was exactly the sort of run they would want in a really longathon. So I think I have a pretty decent chance of getting in. It's going to be very hard to run against a first try. I should not have EBF here. Why do I have EBF? I believe I actually have to reset. Early boss flags. The boss fight started without me triggering it. It just started when I entered the room. Which is why the statues are there. That's not supposed to happen. Armagoma pooped out some Goma eggs twice before opening her eye for the first time. Have you seen that before? That is definitely not normal behavior. Alright, let's see if I got snowboarding bit. Nope. Why do I have EBF? Hello? The statues aren't there either. This is weird. Yeah, I did back in time to see if I had EBF, and I guess I set EBF in the process. I am a little surprised that worked. Okay. Cool. I'm so excited to still save time despite this. I've gotten this on Wii once. It can't be that bad. That was early. Really? Well, it sucks. That was early, but I couldn't see my visual cue. I am going to finish this run, no matter how many tries this takes. Okay. That definitely should have worked. I think I know why it didn't. I don't know how that one worked, but alright. Alright, I've got 26 seconds to get this split done. Let's go. Like I said, I will finish this run. Regardless. Nice camera. Nice pot, too. Thanks for the push. I wonder how long of a push Task could get with optimal timing. So, when I get a frame-perfect roll, usually the way I tell is by looking at the HUD in the top right corner. Like, if the items stay blurred out, then I got a frame-perfect roll. But the bow does not stay blurred out for some reason. You can see that the bow is showing up and the lantern isn't. The bow just shows up early for some reason. Really interesting. Alright. How is Armagoma gonna act? 5. Okay, Armagoma didn't do the thing. I'm gonna get you. Dang, I didn't get her. I love that it just warped you right next to the eye. Nice gold. Alright, at 128.10. That was worse than my old PB by about 2 minutes. I definitely enjoyed running it, so I will probably run it again. It probably won't be another one of those one-and-dones. You know, I announce such things on Twitter, should you want to follow me. And I have launched a Discord. It's very small right now. Anyway, have a good night. We're gonna raid the Tella. And yeah, see ya.